I'm Begum Erciyas. In Copenhagen I will present for a silent gathering, which is a piece for a small group of audiences that will meet inside the forest. And they will be alone there with their headphones and MP3 players that they received at the entrance. The piece happens 1 hour before sunset. That's when we start. So it's usually the time when humans have gone home and the birds are really the most active. Sometimes there are also other animals that we hear mostly, but sometimes some people also see. So it is really this hour where things change. Well, the piece is a lot about the idea of community, of togetherness, let's say. The question of what brings us together or what holds us together. I worked on this piece during the COVID 3-year lockdown period. So this was the time I think that a lot of us have been going to the nature much more than usual, spending time in the forest, but mostly alone. And it's also a time that put into question what it means to be together. Social media was very helpful, let's say, in really people drifting into different bubbles of realities. So the question of what is it that still holds us together, or how do we come together in that background, that was a starting point for this piece. I mean, the great thing about this piece is that in the end we get to talk. Let's say there's a coming together. In the end, people come with very different feelings, or also the feeling of how it felt to come back together. You know, this wanting to, not wanting to, rather wanting to go home. I mean, but then these are exactly the feelings that are shared in the end.